Thank you for joining us again on the News Hour on Biscontv. I'm Stella Opara. First, the headlines. On the national scene, Osun probes alleged forceful evacuation of indigents from Lagos. Edo orders illegal miners to vacate forests. In business news, premium electricity consumers lament high tariff as outage persists. On the foreign scene, Macron presses China's Xi on Ukraine trade at Paris summit. And in the weather sport, Ihan Nacho unsure of future amid Aston Villa and Crystal Palace interest. Now the news in full. The Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke on Monday promised to look into the insinuations that many indigents of the state were forcefully evacuated from Lagos and dumped at Ilesha by officials of Lagos State Government. A statement by the spokesperson to the governor, Olawale Rasheed, said Adeleke had already spoken to his Lagos State counterpart, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on the matter. Rasheed, however, said preliminary findings have revealed that buses from Lagos dropped youths from the state rounded up at different locations in Ilesha on Saturday. The statement referred to a story by a news outlet published on Saturday, saying several luxurious buses dropped hundreds of youths at Ilesha after they were allegedly rounded up in several parts of Lagos State. It further read that the report was confirmed by an investigation team set up to confirm the veracity of the story by the Osun State government. The state team reported that eyewitness accounts confirmed the dropping of the youth in several luxurious buses by a team suspected to be from Lagos State. In another story, the Edo State government has given a 7-day ultimatum to illegal miners operating in the Ogbetua Autonomous Community in Ososo, Akoko-Edo local government area of the state, to vacate the site. The government said after 7 days, any illegal miners found in the area would face the wrath of the law. Newsmen reported on Friday that about 1,000 workers, mostly from the northern part of the country, were working on the site to the chagrin of the locals. The mining site, it was gathered, had been in operation for over 25 years and was located inside the Odo bush, about 15 kilometers from Ososo town. The head chief of the community, Chief Peter Momo, the Idu Oreme Osese of Ogbetua, who confirmed the activities of the illegal gold miners in the community, said the intervention of the state government was needed. He said the illegal mining activities in the community have not only led to environmental degradation, but have also resulted in a rise in criminal activities, including frequent kidnapping of farmers, market women, and children. In a letter dated March 7, 2024, and signed by the head chief and his secretary, the community gave a quit notice to the illegal miners, while another letter dated April 17, 2024, urged Governor Godwin Obaseki to put an end to their activities. Now, in another story, the Lagos government has commenced the removal of over 100 shanties at the Adeniji Adele underbridge area of the state. This was made known by the Lagos Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, on X account. Recall that Tokunbo on Sunday disclosed that the removal of over 100 shanties under the bridge at Adeniji Adele would commence today, following the expiration of a 48-hour removal notice served on all occupants of the shanties to move with their belongings. Last week, the state government said it has intensified efforts to arrest suspected gang leaders who rented out 86 apartments in the Dolphin Estate Bridge in Ikoyi. Following a discovery by the state government last Wednesday, it was revealed that 86 partitioned rooms measuring 10 by 10 and 12 by 10 were being used as makeshift apartments under the bridge. Tenants occupying these rooms are reportedly paying 250,000 naira per annum. You're watching Biscontv Television News. Coming up next is business news. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Biscontv Television News. Now to business news. Since April 3rd, when the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission announced the removal of the subsidy on the electricity consumed by Band A consumers, Nigerians have continued to raise their voices against the policy as power outages persist in the country. According to the NERC, the electricity tariff for Band A customers was revised upward from 68 naira per kilowatt hour to 255 naira per kilowatt an hour. Other customers in Band B to E were reportedly not affected by the tariff hike. 1 kilowatt hour is the amount of energy consumed by a 1000-watt appliance in an hour. For instance, a 100-watt light bulb that is kept running for 10 hours would consume 1 kilowatt hour of energy. After releasing the 2024 supplementary multi-year tariff order, the NERC directed the 11 distribution companies to release their list of Band A customers who must get at least a 20-hour supply daily. The regulator and the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabo, threatened to sanction distribution companies that failed to supply Band A customers with 20 hours of electricity. The discos were also mandated to inform customers whenever they failed to meet the required minimum service level. The news is reaching you from Biscontv Television. Coming up next is foreign news. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now to foreign news. French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday pressed Xi Jinping to coordinate closely with Europe in the face of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and accept fair global trade rules as the Chinese leader began a state visit. Xi's first visit to Europe since 2019 will also see him hold talks in Serbia and Hungary. Xi has said he wants to find peace in Ukraine, even if analysts do not expect major changes in Chinese policy. But his choice of France as the sole major European power on his itinerary indicates the importance the leader of the one-party communist state of more than 1.4 billion people accords to Macron as an EU power broker over 2 years into Russia's invasion. Opening an initial trilateral meeting attended by European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, Macron said coordination with Beijing on major crises, including Ukraine, was absolutely decisive and urged fair rules for all in Europe-China trade. Xi said he wanted to work with the international community to find ways to resolve the conflict sparked by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, while emphasizing that China was neither a party nor a participant. Von der Leyen said she will press for fair competition with China in global trade, adding that in the previous talks with Xi, she had made clear that the current imbalances in market access are not sustainable and need to be addressed. We're due for another short break. When we come back, we'll bring you sports news. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Biscontv Television News. Now to the weather sports. Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho has expressed uncertainty about his future at the King Power Stadium despite Leicester City's return to the English Premier League, according to reports. Throughout the season, the former Manchester City forward has only made 10 starts for the Foxes and has been absent from the squad since Leicester's clash against Millwall. There have been rumors suggesting friction between the Nigerian star and his manager, Enzo Maresca, who reportedly advised him against accepting Nigeria's invitation for the AFCON. The advice Iheanacho eventually disregarded. However, the Super Eagles attacker has been linked with a move away from King Power, with Aston Villa and Crystal Palace reportedly vying for his signature as the summer transfer window approaches. You're still watching Biscontv News. Coming up next is entertainment news. Join us again. Welcome back. Now to entertainment news. According to musical duo Ajabo Hustler, many Nigerian artists tend to lack perspective in their music. They believe that Omale could serve as an excellent example for them to follow. They revealed this on their X handle. They also admitted that some talented artists are lowering their standards and creativity just to appeal to fans because the fans love mediocrity. And that's the news for now on Biscontv, compiled and produced by Sarah Abiodun. I'm Stella Opara, but we leave you with this last line. Even when failure is imminent or imminent, talk success. Don't say how it looks, but how you want it. I'm Stella Opara. Thank you for staying with us.